Hey there, my name is Kelly Dale with Off the Beaded Path, and this is your Must Know Monday for Monday, January the 23rd. So Swarovski has out these gorgeous heart beads, and they call them Miss You hearts is what they're called. They are so awesome, and we got them in the other day, but they don't really have a hole. So I played with these, trying to figure out a way to make a necklace or earrings or something with them that the heart wouldn't move. It would stay stationary. So I figured out a way, and I want to show you guys today. So what I'm going to be making is just a very simple Y necklace with this heart in the center at the bottom. And really, once you see how I keep it stationary, you can really do anything with these. You can add embellishments to the top of it. You can make earrings. You can make a bracelet, whatever you want. So I hope that you will learn something new from the video today. What I'm going to be using is a 17 millimeter crystal AB heart. And again, that is called the Miss You heart. I'm going to be using a lobster claw, two 18 gauge 3.18 inside diameter jump rings. You're going to need we're doing kits for these, and we're going to put 24 inches of chain into a kit, and I'm using just a smaller size aluminum chain. We sell this for $1.50 a foot, so it's real affordable. And the great thing about the aluminum chain is you don't have to worry about this turning. It stays this nice pretty silver color, and it's very lightweight, so if you don't like heavy stuff, then this is wonderful. I'm also using 2 inches of a very tiny 1.1 millimeter chain, and this is sterling silver. And the only reason I'm using sterling is because that's all I could find chain that was this small. I'm also using one 4 millimeter 20 gauge jump ring, and then of course you're going to need a round nose plier, a flat nose plier, and possibly some cutters. So let me get my materials together, and we'll get started. This is the heart that I'm going to be using today. One side of it has almost a metallic mirror finish to it, and the other side is see-through. Now this is the crystal AB color, so whatever you put next to it, it kind of picks that color up. So that's the fun thing about this piece. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm using my little tiny 4 millimeter 20 gauge jump ring, and I have put it on the very end link of a 2-inch piece of chain. And I'm going to go ahead and drop this jump ring through the center hole of the heart, and I'm going to grab a hold of it, and I'm going to bring the jump ring to the top here, and I'm going to get it kind of tight, the chain kind of tight around it, and then I'm going to put another ring inside of that jump ring so it looks just like this. Okay, so this is what I've got so far, and it's kind of holding it tight here to one side of the heart. Then I'm going to take this same chain that I've got, and I'm going to bring it around, and I'm going to put it back through the hole in the center of the chain, or in the center of the heart again. And this time I'm going to bring it around to the other side of the little point here in the center of the heart. And again, I'm going to try and make sure it's kind of tight there, and then I'm just going to put a ring of the chain on that jump ring. And this is where it kind of gets a little dicey trying to get it in there, but you just want to get it in there because you want it to be kind of tight, like I said, because this is going to hold it into place. And believe me when I say I tried everything. I tried putting jump rings on the side. I tried leather. I've tried a couple of different things, and nothing would hold it the way that it needed to stay stationary. So as you can see, I'm really trying to play with it and get there we go, the chain to pop on it. So you can see I probably still have about 1/2 inch of chain left here. And this is just extra, and that's okay. It's just easier to deal with having a little extra than not having enough. And then make sure you get that ring closed so that when you finish it, you have a little loop of chain that you can hardly see There we go, on each side of the little point here in the center. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut and trim this excess piece of wire right here. And then I'll be ready for the next step. So now once I have that completed, then I'm ready to go on to the next process. And that's going to be adding the chain. So all I have to do here is take the very end link of my chain. And I'm just leaving this chain straight attached to the rest of it. I'm not, you know, cutting off any sort of length here. I'm going to open up the ring. And I'm going to thread on the jump ring that is on the heart. And then I'm going to close that ring. Now it depends upon how much of the Y shape that you want, like how long you actually want this part to be. I don't necessarily like mine too awful long, so I'm just going to come and about, I guess about 2 inches up, and I'm going to open that ring, and I'm just going to lay it right back down on the mat. And I'll just kind of, you know, double check and see, okay, is this the length that I want? And then I'll measure out how much I actually want on the necklace part of the piece. So for me, I'll put it tight around my neck because I know that what's going to happen is I'm going to put the clasp on there and it's going to make it a little bit longer. So I'm going to go ahead and measure out how much I want. Say, you know, I want 16 inches. I'll go ahead and measure that out and then go ahead and attach my link of chain to the end link of chain here. Now you can leave it attached if you want to. You don't even have to open this and attach it. But if you do that, what's going to happen is you're just going to have this long piece of wire and then you're going to, or chain, and then you're going to have to figure out exactly where you want it to attach at. And I mean, that's definitely a possibility. For this necklace, there's really no right or wrong way to do it. But knowing where I had that, then I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to grab a hold of a link here, and then I'm going to close that so that now I actually have the Y part of the necklace. And then it's just a process of finding the center of the chain, which is right here. And I'm going to go ahead and open that link and take it out because that's the very center link. Then I'm going to take just a little 4mm jump ring. I'm going to attach it to a lobster claw, or you can do a toggle, whatever you want. And I'm going to put it on the last link of chain, and I'm going to make sure that I get that ring closed. Then I'll take another piece of chain, or another jump ring, I'm sorry, and I will attach it to the other end link of chain so that once I get that closed, then your lobster claw can actually attach to that jump ring. So that's where your closure part will be, so that when you finish, you will have, and I actually got that a little loose. I need to tighten it back up just a little bit. But you will have a really pretty and simple Y necklace. Now, like I said, you could always take and attach embellishments here to dangle down over the heart. And you could do an earring the same exact way using these same, you know, these two little pieces of chain and just wrap them around and then attach it to your ear hook. And you would have a super, super cute you know, pair of earrings. So there's a lot of possibilities with this bead, even though it doesn't have a hole. I hope you enjoyed learning how to make the Y necklace. As you can see, it is a very simple and quick necklace to make, and it looks really good when you wear it as well. And it's really great for Valentine's Day or just any day in general. So just to let you know, we do have kits for sale that have everything you need in them to make one necklace, and they're $12. And we do as well have some more hearts and anything else that you might need that you can find on our website at offthebeadedpathbeadstore.com. And just to let you guys know, we are getting ready to switch over to a new website. So I know some of you are super excited about that because some of the things, especially the instant downloads, can be very frustrating. So we are switching over to a new website very soon, and we'll keep you kind of in the loop about that because we will be having a sale on our old website at some point before we switch over. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a wonderful week, and we'll see you back next week. Bye-bye.